Hello, and welcome to Sundays. Detmer versus Detmer.
It's probably pretty quiet. You need to talk louder. Hi!
I was being sensual. You can't yell and be sensual. God, you just ruined everything.
I didn't know you were being sensual.
I know, it happens so rarely
I was going to
anymore.
say, I don't remember when the last time that was. Howdy, y'all.
Happy Sunday.
We are back. Let me see.
Or Monday if you're David still sleeping.
Everybody, if you could, let me know sounds and stuff. I've done a lot of adjustments again, so just let me know if the sound sounds okay and the video and audio is good for us.
It's good for us. I hear you just fine.
I can't hear. Yeah, I can't hear anything.
You can't
that
hear
they're
me?
Hearing. What? So yeah, we're back today. We're going to play a game we picked up at Origins.
Yes. We picked up a few games at Origins to play on stream. Hey, Britt. How are you?
How you doing?
Can you hear us good? Can you hear the music good?
Music too loud.
What's with the sound?
That was my question. How does it sound? Is it bad? Good?
Oh. We are Bill. You're not supposed to do that to us.
It's perfect. Now I think she's lying. How you doing?
Hi, Charlotte. Hi,
no,
Patrick. How are you guys?
I thought we were supposed to call by their...
Oh, sorry. Yes. Hello, Alone Shark. And hello, Taco Maniac. And hello, Flame.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
We're trying to use your actual names in chat so that if somebody that doesn't know all of us, how likely is that, joins, then they will know who we're referring to whom we're referring.
Trying to learn proper etiquette. Twitch etiquette.
Oh, she wrote JK. She doesn't do that to Bill.
Oh.
Ears.
Yeah, someone grew another set of ears. So, yeah. So we went to Origins last weekend. This is why we didn't stream anything. We probably could have streamed something on Sunday, but we were too tired. So
really tired.
We didn't.
No.
But we did have a good time. Taco Maniac, Alone Clark were there with us. Played quite a few games.
Shark.
Alone Shark.
Shark. Yeah.
Shark. Alone
not
Shark.
Shark. I know it looks like it should be pronounced Shark.
Charlotte.
Because it's like Charlotte, so it's Alone Shark.
Yeah. Alone Clark. Alone Clark. There you go.
Just a lonely Clark.
Well,
Clarks.
You just have to bear with me when I say things.
I do.
Anyway,
I have
they were there and
played
games with us, so we had a good time doing that. We got to play a few games with other people, but it was a smaller Origins,
very small.
By probably a third maybe of what was typically there.
You're not confusing to everyone, Alone Shark. You're wonderful.
Yeah, Clark. So yeah,
we confuse everybody. Call her Clark from now on. Nobody will have any idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, that doesn't really go with the thing we're supposed to be learning how to do correctly, right?
No.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a hard time with it, but that's okay because everything's really small. It's way over there.
It is way over there.
And so I'm lucky just to be able to read it. So anyway, yeah, we had a good time at Origins. We spent
at least you have your glasses on.
Thursday.
It's all blurry over there to me.
Friday and Saturday. Came back Saturday afternoon, late afternoon.
Early evening.
Early evening.
Where are y'all playing today? Doesn't look like the game. No, we're in the basement in what was originally the basement. Then it was John's hobby room. And then it became the exercise room. And now it's the exercise room / streaming studio.
Well, the exercise equipment's right over there.
Yeah.
But it's mainly we have lights and things from the ceiling and wires everywhere now. So it's turned into the streaming room, really.
I exercise in here. I tell Tommy to come down and use the treadmill.
I can read it. It's just it's small because there's a whole bunch of other stuff on the screen. And
where Dr. Pepper Cam,
he
God rest his soul.
Yeah, he's
is no longer with us.
Passed on.
This is now Dr. Pepper Cam's replacement.
Hey, Tom.
It is I don't know what that is.
That is a...
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Light that I put the little mini cam on and taped it with duct tape. So now I have some more adjustments. And yeah, that's going to get it all blurry because you're resetting the focus. Anyway, so we picked this one up. This is
Toombathy.
Tony Miller's game.
Yes.
And
Kabuto Sumo.
Who put it out?
BoardGameTables.com.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've seen this. Tony was beta testing this, I think, at Gen Con a couple of years ago. We saw him messing around with the idea of this. So, it's another good one, I think, for streaming because don't have to think a lot. We can try to read what everybody's saying and talk to them a little bit.
And it's fun. It is a fun game.
Yeah, we have a good time.
It's always good when it's a fun game.
Played it last night again to make sure we knew what we were doing.
Played it at Origins.
We never played it 2 players yet. So
you and I.
We haven't played it 2-player yet, have we?
You haven't played it 2?
I don't think so. I think I've always played it with other people. I mean, sets of 4 people.
Oh.
Like last night. So
you and I played once 2-player.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't remember. Origins was a very tiring experience for me. So I don't remember a lot of the specifics.
Yeah, there wasn't a big vendor hall, and there really wasn't a lot that we were interested in picking up. I think the only games we bought were all BoardGameTables.com games, right? Well, not all of them. We did get Loop.
We did. We purchased the Loop from Pandasaurus.
That must have been Tom that did that.
It was. It was
okay,
Timothy.
Yeah. So.
Are there beeples? There are 4 beeples in 4 different colors. 1 for each player that could potentially play.
That's right.
And the beetles also potentially have powers. You can play with or without powers. And one of the beeples is a bigger beeple.
You can put it up there. Oh, there you go. I don't know how you're going to be able to turn those in at AirCon, Tom. You know what? I know how you can do it. It's called a $20 bill. And you just pass that over to me, or whatever, euros or
Yes, Britt, we are planning to go to AirCon. The plan currently, since Tommy's school spring break is right at the same time, is to go for the convention, the 3 of us, and then travel England for another 11 days.
That's the plan. We're trying to figure out what we're going to do. Everything's got to be set up as temporary right now, because if anything gets canceled for whatever reason, if AirCon gets canceled or whatever, we
need to be able to cancel everything.
Yeah, we got to be able to cancel the whole thing. So we're sort of looking at different places we want to go in England, mapping it out, trying to find bed and breakfast places around, and then find out when cancellation policies are, when we have to cancel, so we know exactly when the first date comes up, if we're going to make the call for going or not. And we still have to get airline tickets yet, so we've been sort of holding off on that because you're going to have to.
We will not be joining the Airbus, since that is pre-con thing, and we will not make it in time for that. We are already taking Tommy out of school a couple days early in order to do the convention.
Right. And even the bus thing would be really cool. It's just
be
another added expense on top of
and another
everything
couple
else.
Days where Tommy would be bored.
Yeah, he'll play board games, but it's not his
thing.
So,
March in Britain, rain, fog, cold. Come to Copenhagen instead. That'll be rainy and foggy and cold.
Yeah, that was the other thing we were sort of looking at is the things we want to do. I mean, we're going to only be able to go to so many castles and so many museums, right? So we want to pick the best ones to see while we're there. And then stuff that's outside, looks like there's a lot of cool things to do in June, but probably not so
Yes, so we will be bundled up and hurrying between places, I assume. The Airbus is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be very hard to justify the cost for 3 of us, especially when one of us didn't particularly want to be there.
Right. You don't want me?
No.
No. So, yeah. But we're going to have a good time. Hopefully we get to go. It'll be... it's a much smaller convention. I think it's like 3,000 to 4,000 people. And it's mainly based around playing games. So...
the Airbus is a thing that the Watch It Play group is partnering with Aircon to do. It will be a nice big bus that has tables where they'll travel from London to Harrogate.
Harrogate, yeah.
For a few days. A few days? A couple days.
I guess 2 or 3 days that they get to stop at
Before the convention.
a couple places. One of them's, I can't remember what the board. They're going to go to the.
I like big bus and I cannot lie.
What's the Games Workshop?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
The bus stops
Yes.
at Games Workshop,
Yes.
and they're going to stop at another place where they manufacture board games somewhere
Yes.
along the line. So you get to go do different things.
Little
And
tour thing.
there's tables, like you said, in the bus for you to play game and a board.
And
I
the
guess.
Watch It Play group will be there.
Yeah. So
250 GBP tickets. Looks amazing.
yeah, it would be fun. Like I said, if it was just both of us and we had extra time
And extra money.
we might,
Justify
spring for it
yeah.
because it's one of those one-time things that you're, never going to
We can talk
do.
ourselves into anything, really.
Yeah. Now once you put it in U.S. dollars, we're out.
That's a lot. That's a lot of USD.
Especially for 3. So, and I think it's going to be the only thing I'm worried about for the trip, like I talked about, is driving. But I think after I have my first wreck, I'll be all right. And after that
Hopefully
point,
we can avoid the first
we'll start.
wreck.
Well, I think we'll just pull out of the parking lot, wham into, smash into something immediately, going the wrong way, and that'll just really click into my brain how you have to stay on the other side of the road. So we got that to look forward to. Maybe maybe we should record that and put it out on YouTube.
Give it another year or two and it'll only be about 25 euros for you Europeans. That's hard to say.
You're European.
You
Europeans. Yeah, that is pretty. So, yeah, got good things to look forward to. Anything else? What else did we pick up at Origins?
Mountain Goats, which we would play on stream, and Bites, which is a little ant game. We got a lot of animal-based games, actually.
The BoardGameTables.com tend to put
animal-based
out
games.
animal-based games.
Yes.
So, yeah, and I think
What else did we get? We got 6 games.
Yeah.
Kabuto Sumo,
Yeah.
Mountain Goats, Bites, Loop.
I don't remember. They were small. You got some small games.
Oh yeah, Orchard.
Yeah, Orchard.
And there was one more.
Yeah. We'll play a lot of them on stream, I think. That seems to be what we're looking for now when we go is, can we stream that? It's simple.
Fire Tower, thank
Fire
you, Taco
Tower.
Maniac.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
good,
yes.
And that was fun. I think
Yes.
that I don't know if we can stream that
I think
one.
we can.
Maybe.
That's not that thingy.
Yeah, I think that might be a lot better at 4, but
Yeah, it'd be more chaotic,
Yeah,
definitely,
for
at
sure.
4. We'll have to play that with Steve.
maybe
Jr.
next time Brian's up we can have him sit in, or we can burn Brian's
Check the chat. I'm
tower
checking
down.
the chat. I saw it. I saw Fire Tower. You gotta give the stream a chance to get through to you.
Are we getting any delay? I am hooked up to directly, and it does look like I have a couple drop frames here. Oh my god.
Oh no, not dropped frames.
I don't understand. It seems we should have like massive
Well, we should have
speed.
much better internet than we do. We're paying for it, damn it.
I mean, if I do the checks, the numbers come out
Seems like
fantastic.
everybody says that though. Everybody says we're paying for the damn internet, but it's slower than it should be.
Maybe
Whoops,
we
maybe
use too
I'm
much
just
data.
really far behind the stream. Refresh!
5-second rule.
I think the 5-second rule is more like a 20-second rule.
You're probably right. I don't know.
Okay. Did you
So-
have anything else you wanted to chit chat?
No, I think
Chatty chit
I think
chat.
we got
Chatty chat.
the pleasantries out of the way. Let's try
You want me,
to
you want me
kill
to
each
read
other.
the story
Sure,
first?
go for it.
So we all know what the story of the game is?
Yeah, and then we can explain how it works.
Yes. That's probably a good thing to do. 5-second rule means you can pick up the dropped frames again.
Oh,
Ah, yes. Okay. Britt says technically the bus is only $2.90, I think that says, USD per person, as the entry to Aircon is included. But for Tommy, the entry is 0, so it's still $2.40 USD for him. Yeah, because he's under 18, I think it was.
yeah, it's free
Yeah,
for that.
which is nice because, like I said, he's probably going to be bored at the convention.
But we're only going to be
Right.
there a couple days.
Yeah,
So then we
he
can
can
go
deal with it. We're trying to culture the boy. Like yogurt. Anyway, the story. It's springtime in Japan, and the beetles. Should have read this. I should have read this before I started reading out loud.
Start again. We'll edit it later.
It's springtime in Japan, and the rhinoceros beetles, Kabuto mushi, means Japanese for helmet bug, have returned from their travels. Now, out in the wild, you can find them butting heads to show off their wrestling skills and impress their insect friends. This is the origin of the phenomenal World Insect Wrestling Championship. In Kabuto Sumo, you are one of the contending beetles, battling for supremacy in the ring and your place in the pantheon of legendary wrestlers.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so what we're basically trying to do is we start out with these, we chose our characters prior. We're going to start out with doing the Junior League, and then we're going to go, depending on how long this takes, then we're going to play with the powers. So the first one, just to sort of show how the game works. I'm taking Sisyphus. I believe is the way you say that. Well, I didn't want to say syphilis, which is really close to, and it's dangerous to even have that. Like, it should.
Well, you know who Sisyphus is, right?
No.
Sisyphus is, I don't know if he's Greek or what, but he's the one that had to continuously push the boulder.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Which
roll.
Makes sense because it's a dung beetle, and I'm pushing balls of dung.
I'm sure Britt can inform us of who Sisyphus is specifically.
Yeah, put that up there as a see. I watched the damn ad again, so now caught up in their stream. Okay.
Push the ball up the hill. Yes.
There you go. See?
Are you hearing an echo?
No.
I am hearing an echo, like an echo from the room, I think, but
might be a bit. I mean, the audio did not sound fantastic right before we started, which is why I was concerned. But Britt said...
Yes, he was the one with ball. I definitely hear an echo.
Okay. Well, there's not much we can do about it right now.
Is anybody else hearing an echo, or am I going crazy? Or both?
Both. Okay, so...
Yes, continuously doing a meaningless task. We all know about that, don't we?
Yes. So my little dung beetle guy.
So it's appropriate. You have Sisyphus.
We've got these starting pieces. So he has 2 little green pieces. We have a piece that we call at our house Brown Town.
We just came up with this morning
and
or last night.
Well, last night, and then I get a big dung ball here that I get to start with.
John always playing Sisyphus. Does he have a thing for poo or something?
It's not. We don't want to talk about that.
You promised me. I promise not to tell.
All right.
You made me promise.
So your character is.
Well, it's more like a meatball. It does look more like a meatball. Your orange dung beetle thing.
You just don't have enough experience with the what dung beetles look like, or what dung balls look like.
I'm happy with that. I have Cactus Jacked. I am channeling my inner Leland Steele. He has...
Does everybody have an inner Leland Steele?
I think there's a little steel in us all. Yes. He's a desert ironclad beetle. You didn't show
Yeah, you're going to have to just show it up there because the light's shining right on the card.
But you told me not to mess with that camera.
No. Turn it to... Okay, whatever. Apparently you don't understand. If you look at the screen and it's upside down, that's what they're seeing.
There.
Okay. All right, it focused okay.
And he gets 2 greenies, a brown town, and a cacti. No, not Aircon instead of Origins, because Aircon is in March and Origins is in June. In Origins we can drive to, so it's not.
Right. I mean, hopefully we'll get to go to Gen Con and Origins next year, too.
Taco Maniac says, who doesn't want a little Leland Steele inside them? Wait, that's not what I meant to say. Where is Leland, I wonder?
I like Leland Steele in Vancouver. I don't need him inside of me.
I'm sure she does in her heart. Emma knows that we all have a little Leland Steele in us all.
Okay, so that being said,
and she would agree.
We put this on our little Susan, we call her, and
she's so lazy.
We don't need to get into that. No name calling.
Let's get ready to Detmer. Hello, Richmond. How are you? I'm sorry, Brand Beard Gaming.
Yes, Brand Beard Gaming. We can't call you Richmond anymore.
We're trying to call
because
people by their screen names.
Yes, we're trying to get better at that. But I
fail every time. What?
So yeah, I can. Brandbeer Gaming is big and orange on the screen there.
It does appear to be a bigger font than the Alone Shark, doesn't it? I wonder if it's just because it's orange. Because the Taco Maniac looks bigger too. I think it's just that bright color on the dark background.
Could be, and he's using the capital B's and the capital G really makes that pop. BBG instead of BGG. Wonder if they thought about that.
Probably not.
Anyway, so what we're gonna do is you take this little pedestal and you can place it anywhere around the I guess this would be the sumo wrestling. What's the title? What's the actual name for this?
Probably Sumo Ring.
Sumo Ring.
And that's a pushing platform.
Pushing platform, and then when you can take and push it, there is an echo.
I told you.
Here,
Do you have your computer volume on or something?
Yeah, because I had it on. There we go. Now we can get it.
Hey, yay! Echo's gone.
Well, now that I know the sound is okay.
Oh,
you just want to stand out.
Why would you do that, Tomothy? Why would you do that?
So we're gonna put it on a little platform, and then you can push straight in any direction. So if you start out this way, you got to continue on this the direction you start pushing it till you get it past the edge of the sumo ring, and then whatever falls off, you get to put into your inventory to be able to use later. And if something falls off after you're done pushing and the table gets bumped or whatever and it falls off, it just goes outside of the game. Anything else? It's pretty simple.
This is my wrestler. I am the teal color. This is his wrestler. Sorry, I don't want to touch yours.
Mine. Yeah, don't touch me.
The actual objective of the game is to push the other person's wrestler out.
Yeah.
Of the ring.
With a 4-player game, there's 2 teams, so you can either one of them goes out.
Right.
You win.
There's 2 wrestlers per team.
Okay.
Okay.
So who goes first? We never determine that.
We didn't figure that part out.
That would have been a good thing to go ahead and get out of the way, wouldn't it?
Might have been helpful. Yes.
All right. Well, let's see. Me. Okay. So, I am red, pink.
Sorry, Britt said in Discord I didn't know I was a furry until now.
All right, so let's see. I'm going to try to get start out by you're blue.
I am blue.
I keep getting confused, so I'm going to do it the other way here.
And I have a little blue token chit to remember my blueness.
So my plan here is to push my bug and more into the middle.
How you doing?
Hey, N20 Games, not Carl, because we're not calling people Carl. We'll call them by their names on the screen.
Do we have to explain that every time?
Yes, every time somebody new comes in, because then they might be confused as
that's
to
why we call them by their screen name and not their actual name, like they've been doing in the past.
That's right.
I see.
We're learning.
We're trying. Britt's not helping. She called him Carl.
Damn it, Britt. All right, I'm gonna start out with my little green. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna start out with Browntown. See if I can get a new brown one over there. If I work it just right.
N20 Games says, "What's up?" I answer to anything. It'd be weird to call everyone Carl. It would.
All right, so I did knock these off. So I get to put those on, and
I should be calling her Flane, aka Brit, but that's a lot to say. So I'm just, since Brit's in the name, I'm going to cheat on that one.
That's fair enough. I mean, somebody could look on the screen and see Brit because it's up there.
I mean, the whole point is so that if people that don't know the group come in and decide to watch, they would know who we're referring to. I'm sorry, to whom we're referring, if you want to be grammatically correct.
But 90% of the time, everybody knows each other already anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Tom, Britt, those 2 are good because they're in the name.
And now they're messing with us. There's apparently a Dimitri, a George, and a Sandy somewhere now. I mean, who knows? This does go up on YouTube, so a Dimitri, George, or Sandy could watch eventually. I doubt it, but it could happen. And Paul. Don't forget Paul.
If you're not following us on YouTube, we're trying to get
heck.
we're trying to get to 100.
How did you get me all the way over on the edge so quickly? I'm like defensive.
Gotta pay attention.
All of a sudden. Hoops.
Michael. Hi, Michael.
They
Thanks
will
for
feel
joining.
so welcome, yes. So we, of course, have nicknamed the pieces. This originally is just green, brown, and dark brown, I think. Actually, do they have names?
I don't know.
Or they're just colored? They're just... Oh, sorry. Small, medium, and large are their names. So small, medium, and large are now green, brown town, and peppermint patty.
Which really is... We need green to have...
Matcha.
Let them green. No, let them come up with a name
Oh.
for green. So whoever wants to come up with something...
Okay, so the
stick it in
small
there.
green one needs a nickname.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we'll
I'm going
figure
to
it out.
use the brown town.
Yeah.
And get my butt back into the ring here.
Your butt's right on the edge.
It is right on the edge.
And that is a little sumo. I never really paid attention to the
Yeah, he's got a little sumo
underwear on.
Yeah, whatever that thing's
So
called.
that is your butt crack right there.
Can't you just call the discs Carl?
The little green ones?
I mean, we could, but it might get a little confusing if we called them all the same thing.
Well, all the brown towns are brown towns, and all the peppermint patties are
But
peppermint
that
patties.
is like not at all what I want. I mean, that's what I wanted to happen, but I... Okay, I'm just going to shut up and let you take your turn.
Now's when you should be talking, because I'm looking to see how I take my
yes.
turn.
This game, one of the fun things about this game is you think you'll just push here and this is going to happen. This is going to hit this, hit this, hit this, hit this, and it's going to be great. And that does not happen. Ever.
Well, it's the old...
It doesn't do what you want it to do.
Coin thing is what it is.
Individually name each green disc. I suppose we could do that, but then I would definitely have to have some kind of mark on each one. Actually, I probably would have to write the name on each one specifically. That actually would be a good, like...
thing to do if you had nothing else to do with your life?
Somebody paid bits or something. We could write their name on one of the green discs.
Yeah, I guess that we could do that.
I'd be happy to do that.
How many green discs are there?
A lot.
Well, we'll have to figure out.
We don't have to count because it says right here in the components there are 20 small discs.
So we need 20. We got to put it up on the thing so somebody can spend the points to be able to do that, right? Is that how it works?
Yes, print out a picture of everyone's avatar from the IP Discord and stick them on the discs.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of work. I don't know who has the time for that.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that's going to be
We're willing
sitting
to do
around for 4
anything
days.
that takes very minimal effort.
Like get a pen and write a name.
I mean, getting a pen. There's been plenty of times we've been on the couch where we needed a pen, and getting the
that
pen
was just too much.
probably too much for what we were doing. So
Avocados! Yes! I like that.
avocados. Well, you'd have to have that would be their
Collective name.
title, and then we'd
Yes.
have to have names for each
Individual
one.
avocados.
Okay. Now this
So we have
naming them
avocados.
only means we're going to have to play this more than one time on stream. So, all right. Well, let's.
When the green one sits on the brown one, it's avocado toast.
Nice.
Oh, Tom doesn't want to be an avocado. Sorry, Tom. Oh.
2 brown towns.
Oh. There. Okay, I gotta get my butt back in here again. My butt keeps getting too close to the edge.
It's a little squeaky.
It's
We
a
should
little
have put
squeaky.
something, some kind of a
Oily substance?
a cloth underneath of it, so it looks a little nicer than.
Because then it would bunch up. This when you try and push this, it would bunch up the cloth. So unless we like put it really
Thin
tight.
cloth. Ouija boards squeak. So, Ouija board squeaks. Okay, so Britt, who have you been summoning up with your Ouija board recently? What kind of?
Well, that wasn't good.
Oh,
It was not good.
I like that.
No, that was not good.
Didn't do anything.
No, didn't do shit. It didn't do shit.
I haven't had a lot of Ouija board experience.
I haven't Ouija board in like,
You
how old am I
you
now?
can get the Parker Brother Ouija
Jeez, I'm
board.
old. Over 20, so, let's see. I'm going to be 45 on Tuesday. And I was probably 15 the last time I Ouija boarded. Actually, probably younger than that. So it's been over 30 years since I've done that.
Huh.
Getting to Halloween. Need them spirits. Tom has plenty of spirits in his house. I believe that because you're in England and everything there is old. And most ghosts, for some reason, are British.
Most ghosts are British?
Yeah, seems like it. Or from a war. War or British.
I wasn't aware of the...
I mean, we can check with Death by Monsters. I'm sure they would agree with me. Tuesday birthday. Yours is on Friday. Happy birthday, Richmond. Happy early birthday. High five. October birthdays rule.
I know it's rude to ask, but what range of age will you be, Richmond?
I think it's rude to ask women, not men.
Oh.
Which is double standard, really.
Wait a second. I said Richmond. Sorry. Brand Beer Gaming.
You knocked that one off, too.
That could be two people, though. This is where the confusion lies. Because Brand Beer Gaming could maybe not be Richmond. Right?
I'll be in the 35 to 37 demographic.
Ah, there we go. Well, it's a rough estimate. I like it.
I wonder if I go at it from this way.
God, I remember when I was 35.
Do you? That was a long time ago.
That's when Tommy was born.
Ah! Why am I not getting pieces?
35 was the cutoff.
Yeah.
For having another child.
Kiddling.
So, yeah. I'll be leaving that particular demographic on my next birthday.
And almost every day is Timothy's birthday. So, I imagine you'd be a lot older than that. You're going to take my pieces that I almost knocked off, aren't you?
You know what? Oh, what I might do.
No, what might you do?
I think I might...
Split the difference there?
See if I can knock that off and get it, and then push you a little bit further on. And I can...
Yeah, no one knows when Timothy's birthday is. I bet it's today. Is it today your birthday? Your unbirthday? Ah, dang it.
There we go.
You pushed too far,
I think I got a little too far, but
you got a little aggressive with that push there.
It was already on the ground, so...
I'm going to use my big boy cactus piece.
Oh, yeah? Pulling out the big guns?
Yeah, because I can't get off this edge, and I want you to get on the edge. So I'm just going to slide this on in here.
Okay.
Oh,
you gotta be careful where you put the tip.
Yeah, it's hitting the...
Yeah.
There we go. Now let's see what happens. Look at all those pieces that are falling. And then that slid over to the side.
But you got you in the middle.
I did, and I have pieces.
Now, the other way you can lose this game is if you run out of pieces and you can't play.
Yeah, then you lose. Britt says she would send Timothy a present, but only if he tells her the real date of his birthday. And N20 Game says, they say when you stand in a line at a movie opening that approximately 4 to 7 people share your birthday. I thought it was like in a room of 25 people, that many people share your birthday. I don't know. There's a lot of freaking people in this world, that's for sure. I haven't met anybody else with an October 12th, though.
Why would you stand to watch a movie?
In line to get the tickets for the movie.
I only watch movies at home.
Is
there another place you can watch movies?
The line to get onto the couch.
Ah.
The line from the bathroom.
Well, that's like 2 of us, so that's pretty...
At one point in time, Timothy actually set his proper birthday up with the birthday bot on the Discord, but he doesn't think that's the current date. I think you only have one more change also, Timothy.
You only change your birthday so many times?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you would ever need to change your birthday at all unless you accidentally put in the wrong thing. But yes, you only get to change it 3 times, and then you're stuck with whatever one you put in.
All right, let's see what we can do here. I think I want to knock that brown one off and push you...
So stop people from doing exactly what he's doing.
Yes.
Oh, a Loan Shark's friend since kindergarten is October 12th. Yay! Another 12er. So, John used to do that to Cassie all the time. She would say, when she was little, she would say, I'm hungry or something, and John would say, hi, hungry, I'm Dad. It would piss her off so much.
I think I did just for fun, and then when I found out it pissed her off, then
She's like
we got
5
to
years
do it all
old,
the time.
5-year-old fury.
Stop it!
She hated it. Didn't even touch you.
No. Oh, look, we got this cactus up your butt here. That's gonna help me out here. I think it is. Yeah, I might be a good.
I want to play games with Tom too. Hopefully, we'll get to in March. What's the blue dildo?
That's an expansion.
No, she's talking about.
Oh, I know what she's talking about.
That is my signature piece. Nope, wrong way. This way. There. Nope. Back this way. There we go. I got it. I get it. There we go. Cactus Jack is to start with a little cactus-shaped piece. So I brought out the big boy.
Oh, that did nothing. It slid right out.
Yeah, Britt, you should come to AirCon too. That would be awesome. Oh, Hugh Jackman was born on October 12th.
Wow.
Yeah, that is my favorite piece, Timothy, yes. Oh,
I think everybody should go to AirCon.
Knock you out. I'm going to knock you out. I don't know how, though. I got to get you out of there. And that's not going to do it. Ooh, almost got a peppermint patty, though. I said that peppermint patty for you to get.
I'll take that patty. Well.
You push a button on it, the whole board will go brrrr.
You're just getting, you know what?
Mini IP Con at AirCon. It was very, yeah. All you European peoples. That would be fun.
It's time to see if I can get Peppermint Patty and push myself in the middle to get you out of the middle. Here, let's see if I can do this.
From this angle, the peppermint patties look like greasy peanut butter cups.
All I got left is avocados and my ball of dung.
That is a big ball of dung.
Yeah, I'm saving it to when I can kill you with it. I don't want to preemptively put the dung out there.
Like I did in my cacti. Are you saying I preemptively cactied? Look at all those avocados I have.
Now, I can't remember if in the base, if your piece falls off, it goes out of the game, or does it go back to me or go to you? I can't recall what the rule was on that. Let's see. How do I? I think I'm just going to have
to the supply.
Try to. Oops. Maybe I'll be able to get this going here.
Any standard discs that fall out of the ring as a result of your push are added to your inventory. Signature pieces return to the supply. So I think it's just done.
It goes out of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would make sense because it'd be too powerful to get it again, I think.
Well, I didn't get Peppermint Patty, but I did pick some good. Another avocado. Lots of avocados. Okay,
we are going Brown Town and try and knock that peppermint patty off that's on the other side.
Yes. In the expansion, you have to do certain things to get the special piece. And you have to either pay cost or whatever.
Depending on how long this game takes, we will play with the same characters but with their powers.
Yeah.
This game is taking a little bit longer than I would have thought. Last night we played against Steve and Jody, his brother and brother's girlfriend.
Names on the screen only.
Panzer and QT in Discord.
There you go. There you go.
And we won in like 5 minutes.
Well, we won first round.
Yeah, it was really quick.
And we weren't selling the game too well to them because is this all there is? Let's see here.
Yeah, in when you have the powers, I think you can get the pieces back. You have to like essentially pay for them. There's a cost. Is that Lazy Susan part of the deluxe version of the game? We did deluxify the game with it. Yes.
No, you have to get it. You have to get the expansion Lazy Susan from Amazon, and it's not related directly to the game in any way.
It can be used for many games though. I mean, once you bling this.
I think what's the tower game?
Climbers.
We use it for climbers a lot. That's because you can't really see on all.
We're like stuck in the middle on this.
Yeah. Well, why don't you get your guy closer to the edge?
Or you could.
Well, if we both concentrate on getting the blue guy closer to the edge, we can do it a lot faster.
Huh. I see what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Huh?
I feel like it's not in my best interest. If you get the basic version, you have to... Why would it highlight put? It's not letting you say put. How does that make any sense? If you get the basic version, you have to put up with an idle Martha.
I don't know what that means.
Instead of a lazy Susan.
Ah.
You just have an idle Martha.
This is not going to do any good for me.
When I worked at Bram Beard Gaming says, when I worked at this toy store, I bought an $8 Lazy Susan to show off a display copy of The Climbers. It was one of our top-selling games, I think, because of the display.
That's right. Lazy Susan helps everybody.
It helps sell everything.
Was that game store anywhere near where we live? I think it's on the other side of town from where we live. I don't think I was ever there. Though. Browntown for Browntown.
But also
Oakley, yeah.
Closer.
Oh.
Not so lazy after all.
All
that was
right.
a hard-working Susan selling
You know what?
games. No. Oh no, are you bringing out the dung?
It might be dung time.
You're gonna poo all over
You know
this
what?
ring?
No, because I don't
Do
think
it.
I don't think poo would get me there. So I'm gonna.
Oh, chicken.
No, it's a strategy.
Chicken, you don't
want
wanna
to
bring out the
whatever
poo?
names you want
Bring
to.
out the
It doesn't
poo.
bother me.
Hey, Slivers. How are you doing?
Ah, there you go.
Thanks for joining us to watch apparently me lose at Kabuto Sumo, because it's probably going to happen real soon.
Maybe.
I'm going to push me back on there, though, so go a little bit longer here. And I got nothing for my efforts. How are you doing today?
I get Slivers caught up. Are you going to Aircon? You taking the bus?
We've been trying to say people's names, their display names, and not their real names, so that everybody knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
We
Anything
are
else?
playing Kabuto Sumo. We have named the pieces instead of being small, medium, large. We have avocado, Browntown, and peppermint patty. We had a discussion last night about whether or not peppermint patty had the hots for Marcy.
I think that's what the implication. I mean, I think that's what people were. Oh, can I get that? Can I get that?
Carl wants to, I'm sorry, N29 wants to know if we have a favorite game from Origins. And Slivers is okay, but exhausted today, but well.
I think the game we played all of the games in the series that they had. What was it? The Yinks and
GIMP series.
GIMP.
GIPF
We
series.
played like four of those,
yeah.
four different ones of those, and the only one we really liked was the
Yinch,
which we can't find, is out of print.
Out of print, super expensive.
We played
Sadly.
Finca for the second time, which we played that at BGG Con. Finca is been out of print for a long, long time, but I don't even think you can find it on Board Game Geek. I think it was $100 or $120 or something.
That is the bad part about our hobby. I mean, it's good and bad, because if they just kept printing games that nobody bought all the time, that would be bad. But if you fall in love with a game too late, then you can never find it, or it's really hard to find.
So those are the two on our list to actually find to buy.
Our Grail, we have two Grail games now, Yinch and Finca.
Let's see if this can work.
But like of the ones we bought, do you have a favorite?
Well, we've played this one the most. We just picked up. I guess this one would be.
Tom
because
owns
we
Yinch,
didn't-
but it doesn't get played a whole lot.
Yeah.
Finca was a real finker. Finca is a finker, yes.
Yeah.
Good luck tracking them down. I bet BG Twitter might have leads on those games. It is something that maybe we could pursue at some
I
point
looked
in time.
I've looked on some of the different board game sale sites and stuff. But it's just one of those things that will stick up there, and if something pops up on a one of these yard sale type things, or somebody's getting rid of a bunch of games, and it's on there, we might get lucky. Let's see here.
We tried to play Anno Domini, and we ended up playing Finca because we were reading the rules for Anno Domini 1800, 1880. What is it called?
I think it's Anno
1880.
1800.
Anno 1880, whatever it is. And it looked like a really interesting game and something we would really like, but it was Saturday afternoon, and I was exhausted. And I looked at John and I said, I can't even comprehend these rules right now. Let's get something else.
It would be better for us to watch some videos before we play it, just to be on the... Oh, what do I want to do here?
So, Britt, the Yinch was, in our opinion, the best of those GIMP games. A couple other ones were decent, and then there was one, I think the one that starts with an L, that we really didn't care for at all.
Oh.
But all of them were decently fun.
Yeah, they're little strategy type
2-player
thingies.
And I didn't lose every time, so that's good too.
So I don't know. We did play the demo, the expansion for.
Well, that was useless.
What was the expansion with? Lost Ruins of Arnak, the expansion that's coming out November timeframe, something like that, I think. Yeah, we played that one.
Yeah, Devon. I think was that. I can't remember what all of them were, but we did play that one because we got the boardroom ribbon. So if you're at Origins, there is a board game group that brings their library, and you can purchase a ribbon to just play as many of their games as you want, which is really nice. So that's a lot of what we did at Origins. Timothy thinks they're all named by someone smashing their own face into the keyboard.
You look that up. I think that's probably true.
Ankh expansion released at Essen, I think. Arnak, not Ankh.
Yeah. I liked the expansion. I think it really added... it adds characters, and each character has special powers, and it's not asymmetric. Well,
it is.
Yeah.
I like my character's special powers, but I don't think I like some of the other characters' special powers. I didn't play with them. I only obviously played with mine because it was a demo, but some of them just seemed... Like, yours seemed kind of hard.
Well, that's what he said when I first sat down at the thing, and he goes, yours is the most difficult one. I'm like, oh, great.
And the only like downside I can see about having the characters have special powers is it kind of forces you to go in that direction with your game. Whereas Arnak has so many different ways you can go, different paths you can take, and you can still win. It's still viable to win in different paths. But with those characters, it kind of directs you which path you're going to take. Yeah, I don't think every game needs to have variable player power too either. But I mean, if somebody's gonna play Arnak a lot, the good thing about it is has that research track, has a whole different board, so you can change that up. It has 2 sides that you can put over top of it, so it changes that game up in that way. So I would think you wouldn't have to use the special powers.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys,
whatever.
but typically I've found that we don't play a lot of expansions. We buy the expansions, and then when we play with somebody, we usually teach them the base game because they haven't played before, or there's a very few expansions we actually end up incorporating into the game, unless it came with the game, like Taverns of Tiefenthal. That I think the expansions should be.
Bring out the big boy. Do it.
You're not in a position for me to
out that dung
use
beetle.
the big boy
If
yet.
you push right here, I just want it to get on the board before the game ends.
But the game's nowhere near ending.
It could.
We're not. If you just push the blue one.
I told you I'm not going to do that.
Well, then we're going to have to wait this out. Then give me the finger. So let's see here. Maybe we can get something done here. This might be able to help me in the long run.
Got you 2 pieces.
Yep. That was the plan. Got you closer to the edge. So I don't know. Do you typically feel that you use expansions are value added? Do you play with new people and do you add them in? What games do you think the expansions are necessary? Taverns of Tiefenthal, I think, is one. This Arnak, I think Arnak is a fun game, and I don't think you need the expansion. But if you feel that Arnak's not enough, if you go, hey, I think it would be something to add on to it, then definitely get the player powers. But
with as many times as we play the games we have, we've played Arnak, 2 times now?
3.
3, and we will play it again because we do both like the game. But I don't think we play games enough to need expansions. Because sometimes we go quite a while in between. That's just out. In between playing, so we have to play the base again because we don't remember how to play.
Does this say anything about the Lazy Susan variable in this?
No.
Because that does...
maybe we should write to Tony and say you didn't take into account
I'm sure he'd appreciate that constructive criticism.
N20 Games says, I had a pretty steady game group in New Jersey, so when we added expansions, they got played a lot because everyone would be familiar with the base game.
Ah, well, there you go.
That would be nice. Tom says, Viticulture, I always play with Tuscany every first game.
Yeah, Viticulture's another one of those I've heard.
Like, Tuscany makes the game better.
But, I mean...
Well, and like, Quacks, the Herb Witches, I think, make the game better. And then there was something else.
We very rarely play... I mean, we played Quacks a lot.
Well, and then before we got
by the time the expansions came out, we were we weren't done with it, but we had so many other things that we wanted to play instead.
There is no way for me to push you without knocking myself out, so I'm just gonna do that. Something about Quacks better. That's early. So something makes Quacks better. You don't like Quacks? Oh, Castle Panic did have great expansions.
We had all the expansions for Castle Panic.
Yeah, we had just about... and at Origins, we saw the 3D...
The new one.
Yeah, the 3D pieces, like the minis for Castle Panic. And if we were still playing that game, which we played it so much, we're
done with it. It was a game to get into games.
Yes, it was a great game for that. The pieces look so cool. The minis for it. Ooh.
What do you think of that?
Everybody together now.
Ooh. You like that big... Now, just on the platform, I haven't pushed it yet.
It's some X-Lax with that?
I'm just prairie dogging this one. We're going to see how this works out.
There it is!
Alright.
Getting you a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Didn't get you that peppermint patty, though.
No, I wanted the peppermint patty. But I got avocados out the ass here now.
You do. We loved Castle Panic because everyone would play as our current D&D character. That sounds fun. Huh. That is a fun twist on it.
Yeah, I think with the Castle Panic, when you added all the expansions in, there got to be quite a mess on the board. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. What was the big boss one? I don't even remember what they're called. It's been a while since we played. Now you have a peppermint patty. And an avocado.
What do you got left? Avocados?
Just a few avocados. You might win this based on me running out of pieces.
Yeah, you can only do a little avocado push, and then I'm going to come back in with...
Just the squirts?
Peppermint patty. Problem is, I'm pushing myself closer to the edge in the process.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but for you to be able to push me off, you're going to have to help push yourself off. So
yeah, that's the problem. That's been my problem last couple turns, is you've been hiding behind me.
Coming up from the rear. You never know what's going to happen. All right, let's see.
Nobody ever expects that. Oh.
Okay.
Dang it,
I remember the play Talisman with the expansion back in the day. So, yeah, we have Talisman. Years ago we played Talisman. It's basically roll and move game, which I think at the time was okay, but we never really got it back to the table. And then we bought
Relic.
And
never played it.
It was like $10. It was on sale somewhere. So we picked up, which is basically Talisman in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, which we're not Warhammer people. Warhammer is one of those games that we avoid like Magic because
time suck.
We know.
Money sink.
I didn't like Relic. What did you not like about Relic versus
Because Talisman to me itself seemed like kind of a grind. So if you're saying Relic was a grind, then I really don't want to play that one. Dang it.
See an opportunity? Yeah?
See an opportunity for me to lose.
Maybe. We'll see how this is playing out here. We gotta... Oh, you got Brown Town. Where are you gonna put that Brown Town?
I was thinking if I shoved like this, that's just gonna push me off.
Yeah, I like that plan.
I'm just gonna have to push me back in.
Just give me a Brown Town for later?
Yes.
Oh.
And pushing you back in too. You're stuck on my butt. Get off my butt, damn it.
It does. I do have my ear up your crack, don't I?
Yes, get off my butt so I can get you out of this rink.
Let's see here. That's no good. That's no good. You were right on the edge. Now I gotta...
N20 Game says, we would play Talisman for hours and have the best time. It didn't matter that the game was roll and move and took forever. We got into it. Sometimes it's more about who you're playing with and not just the game, I suppose. That is very, very true. Very true.
I didn't hate the game. It was one of those that we didn't... we played it,
and I think we only played you and me. We didn't play with anybody else, so it's probably more fun if you have more people. There are a lot of games that work at 2-player, but are more fun at 3 or 4.
Here, I'm going to try to get out of your crack.
I appreciate that.
I think we're only playing one game today.
This is taking a while, isn't it?
Yeah, so what's it see? Talisman for hours, okay. Yeah, there was a few games on our sell list now. We sold a lot of games.
This game's only supposed to take like 10 to 15 minutes.
Well, they just didn't know how good...
How we could mess it up?
How good a bug pushers we are. I think I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to use my avocado to get me a...
I think maybe we're just both bad at this game. Are we both good at this game, or are we both bad at this game?
See, there's a question there, because if we're... that is a good question.
Yeah.
I think we're both good, because we're keeping each other from... Tactically, we're doing a good job of keeping... Yeah, that's perfect.
No, that was terrible. What is up with this? I think Relic didn't have that sense of whimsy that Talisman had. It felt too serious and just didn't feel as fun. Tomothy says you're equally matched. I'll leave it at that.
Well said.
Very diplomatic of you.
Well said. Well.
It has gotten close to me losing a couple times.
Yeah. You keep pulling it out.
Oh, come on.
Well, the important thing is, are you having fun? Are you having fun trying to... Oh, look at that.
There,
See?
now I'm having fun. I got me a peppermint
You
patty.
only had a couple avocados left and you're getting hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Peppermint patties are one of the best things ever.
Peppermint patty.
Peppermint patty.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Did somebody turn in something or
No.
talk like you're horny?
I really like peppermint patties.
Damn it.
I haven't had one in a while. Let's see. Okay. We're going to push from this side. And we're going to peppermint on your patty.
No, you're getting some pieces anyway.
That helps. Oh, now we have a Takshikara to me. Peppermint patty.
So anybody going to see Dune when it comes out later this month? I've heard you can watch it on HBO Max the day it's released. I don't know for how much, but...
So we can do the sit on the couch thing.
Yeah. So, I'm optimistic that it'll be a good movie.
Certainly seems like it should be.
There's a lot of hype.
Timothy would like to see it.
Are you going to go to a theater, or are you going to sign up for HBO for a day? Damn it. Okay. I don't have to just... see what we can do here.
There is a lot of push and pull in this particular game we are playing. Carl says I'm going to see Bond on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And the French Dispatch on October 22nd.
I can't remember the last movie we saw in the theater.
I don't know what the French Dispatch is. You are exactly right in the middle.
That's where I want to be.
It is not where I want you to be.
Doom Imperium is great. Movies anything like the board game. I haven't played Doom Imperium yet. It sounds like it would be a good one to try out for sure.
How many Dune games are there now? 2 or 3?
I do not know.
It was a Wes Anderson film. The French Dispatch. Tom says probably big screen. For Dune. Taco Maniac thinks 4 Dune games came out this year.
Yeah, look at that. Starting to feel a little better about this now.
You have had me in this position before, and I clawed my
We're not
way
supposed to
out.
talk about that kind of stuff on streaming.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
What am I going to do here?
The simultaneous releases on HBO Max are like $20, so worth it as soon as 2 people are watching. Yes, that is a very good point. Not only that, but we can take bathroom breaks and have snacks and not have to listen to other people having snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Or being on their phones.
I've learned to hate actually going to the theater. And
People can be so rude.
I just don't like people for the most part.
And they don't like me talking like Shakara, so... Can't go.
How many other people don't like people? I mean, there's people I can tolerate.
I tolerate you.
I tolerate you, too. We've been tolerating each other for a long time.
Yes, when someone else eats nachos behind you in the theater.
Yeah, nachos, popcorn, crying kids.
Opens a package.
Looking at their cell phones and little lights popping up all over the place. Talking in general. I like individual people, but people as a collective mass. I agree. Yes, there are some individual people that are tolerable and in small groups.
I like all of you.
I tolerate everybody.
I like our Discord community. I like the incorrigibles. I like our home friends.
Yeah.
I like most of my family.
Yes, yeah. I've also learned when not to say things.
He also agrees with me. Most.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. We keep
Just
ending up in the middle.
Go off the board for
You go
God's
off the board.
sakes.
This 15 to 20 minute game has taken us so far about almost an hour.
Let's see here. Oh, damn it.
Timothy says there's a reason I refuse to get a job that's customer facing. It requires certain skills I definitely don't have. Agreed.
I worked at a grocery store in high school for 4 years, and when I got done, I knew I never wanted to deal with the general public again, and in a small hick town. So, yeah, I'm with you. But you know, I don't particularly even working in the industry I'm in. There's plenty of people that you are questionable.
Requires a lot of
human
patience and acquiescence and compromise and biting your tongue and not saying what you really feel until you walk away and then you can vent to somebody else. I mean, most jobs have some degree of that. Unless you're completely by yourself and you don't interact with anybody, then you just get mad at your computer.
Pretty good at making people or having people think I like them. Pretty good at that.
I think you like me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm good at making people think.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You might have used your big boy too soon.
Sometimes you just gotta whip it out when it's time, and
let's see. I'm gonna go a little.
Never pass on an opportunity to whip
risky.
it out.
I'm gonna go a little risky here. Oh, I don't
Unless
know if
you're
I want
in public, you don't want to do that in public. So I've learned.
Hope that doesn't backfire on me. House rule. After round 100, each player pushes 2 discs per turn.
That does sound like a good rule.
Well, yeah, it's because you have so many more discs than I do. We're gonna get you out.
He's excited to be right there on the edge.
Gonna knock you out.
So I do have a whole bunch of minis on there. If anybody wants to see some minis, I got a whole different screen we can pop up and look at minis too. I just finished a few new ones. Oh, you're not on the edge. Get on the edge. There you go.
Anybody want John to pop up his mini?
It's only for a little excitement. Where are you? Oh, this might work out okay. This might be okay. Here, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That did nothing. Look at that. Nothing.
Show me your mini's not here.
It's not in there? Somebody take it out? What's the cheapest?
There it is. I found it.
Okay, I was going to say the cheapest one should be pretty cheap.
Haha.
Well, okay. I'll take it because you probably got a buttload of them.
I
do.
do.
Have a buttload of things. All right, well, let's take your turn, then I'll pop over to the mini screen.
I can't.
Oh,
get
nothing.
you to move.
Nothing. Okay. Oh, we got 2 minis.
Ah, 2 minis.
All right, here, let me see if I can move over to the mini screen. So, okay. So now I've got, I'll let you choose which one you want to see because I've got the Fisher house, the more pictures of the adventure. I'll do that one for free just because
you want to show it off?
I showed that last week, but I didn't show all the different ones. So I set this up to be able to do a slideshow, or should do a slideshow. There you go. So you can see different angles of the mini. Hopefully that'll be...
He did a really good job on this one.
I liked it. It's a 75 millimeter, so it's a bit taller. But anyway, so now I'll give you... I've got a few old ones I put down here today. I got the Beholder, I've got the Giant that got all sliced up, I've got the Rat, and I've got the Fisher House. Which one would you like to see for your...
Giant.
The
You
Giant.
probably should let Carl choose first.
Oh, Carl, which would you like to see? The Fisher House is a big building that I did. I just finished that up a few weeks ago. I posted some pictures on that. The Giant I did a long time ago. He's all sliced up. And the Beholder is sort of a weird looking type Beholder. So, Fisher House. Okay, so this one I got a little video of it spinning. So this one I printed with all in resin. So there is probably 30 to 40 different pieces that were printed out. And it took probably
Where's the little boat?
150 hours or so. The roof comes off and the actual sides of the building come off, so you can just see put your D&D characters right on the inside on the floor. So it all is modular. And yeah, it was a lot more resin than I thought, and a lot more painting than I was anticipating. But
Carl says it makes me want to go inside and look around. You did great work.
Thank you. So I'm working on a blacksmith shop now. We did a Kickstarter with these buildings, and they have, I don't know, 20 different buildings, and they have like a tavern that's massive, and this was the smallest of the set. So I started with that, and realized even though the STL files are overall not very expensive, one time you throw the resin in there, they're expensive.
Still cheaper than if you bought the thing.
Oh yeah. And
yes.
like I said, it's modular and stuff, so it's neat. But resin's pretty fragile sometimes, so I snapped that little fish off of the and around the other side here, probably about 4 or 5 times. So I eventually just painted everything and then glued it back on at the very end.
So the giant.
Okay, so then the giant. This one is I printed this. I got this on my mini factory giant, and it did have these slices in the arm and the belly, but the print didn't work very well. It separated out, so there's a big gash in his shoulder. That was actually the print, and I didn't work right. So I just incorporated it into a big slashing wound into him, and that big burn on the back of his arm was also where the print didn't come out right. So rather than reprint it, I just incorporated it in. He has I put a little chain around his leg, and it's a little jewelry chain, and made it rusty, and attached it to a real rock, which I paint all the rocks just to make them look a little more.
Give it that real rock texture.
And then this one I like doing little extra things like the striped pants on the adventurer. I like the tattoos on this guy. I just thought it might add a little more interest into it. So
Carl says, how does the resin take to glue? Does it hold well? I remember metal minis were pretty useless when glued.
Yeah, it's a lot better than the lead and minis. I have accelerators, so you put it on there, and then I've got a couple tools that hold the miniature, so I can put them together, and then I spray the accelerator on, and it'll lock it in pretty quick. I'd say you have to hold something about 30 seconds to be able to get that resin to hold. The resin's so fragile, like I said, like these little arrows that are in him, they broke off a few times, and it's just a pain to deal with a lot of times. But yeah, this one's been done for about a year now, so I've got some other cool ones that I'm working on today. And let's go back to this. There we go. All right, my turn?
Yes.
Let's see if we can... All I got's avocados now.
Yeah, but you have a shit ton of avocado.
Yeah, but avocados
you should make some guacamole.
Don't move very much.
You feel sorry for the poor giant.
Yeah, he took a beating for sure. Well.
Oh,
Brown Town and
gracious.
Avocado Town. Oh, that goes out.
Yep. Goodness gracious. What am I going to do here? I have 2 avocados left. So this game is going to end because I'm going to run out of pieces. Or not. Oh! I got you so close. I finally got you close to the edge. And you're going to knock me out now, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to knock me in and knock you out if I can.
Finally got you close to the edge, at least, though.
Both of our butts are hanging right on the edge.
We're mooning everybody.
Now the question is, do I try to push you out or try to save me? I think I gotta save me because I don't have...
Why not both?
It would be wonderful if I could do both, but I don't think I'm going to be able to accomplish both. So I've got to save me first so I can kill you later. Should I go? I'm going to go right in my crack. That way it'll hold a little better. There we go.
Okay, now, what can I do here? Ooh.
What?
That's risky.
What are you trying to do? Yeah, go for it.
Undo what you just did.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's risky. I can't go from this angle. Any of these angles. These will knock me out.
Yeah.
I can push me back in and prolong this game.
Yeah. You can just go right here and push that way.
No, that'll definitely knock me out. I was trying to get that peppermint patty. Didn't work.
I'll get it.
Okay, you get it.
If I can... Oh, that's gonna... I might be able to get it here. Oh, I got avocados, though, so... This is not,
Join the club.
Oh,
I've been in avocado land almost the entire game. I think we're boring everybody, and then eventually we'll win, and everybody will be like, what happened?
That's out.
That's out.
Okay. Anything else exciting going on in Twitter world? Or the Twitchiverse?
You need to get away from me. Like, you're always right next to me, and I can't do anything because you're just right there.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? So, yeah.
Yep.
Everybody,
Yep. It does nothing. Nothing exciting. Trying to take a video for my latest game. I'm terrible at videos.
Oh, yeah, we need to get in touch with you about that. How is the new game coming?
Sounded super interesting when you told me about it. It's frustrating because we're right... I don't understand how we ended up right next to each other like the entire game.
Yeah, but that puts me right back in where I don't want to go.
Exactly. That's what I've been doing. It's like,
all right.
You gotta try and be a little risky.
Do something
we
here.
gotta be. I think we're playing too safe. It's done, wrapped up testing. Now trying to get it retail ready. Are you going to self-print it like you do with your cow game? Are you trying to get a publisher?
Go for it.
See what happens with this. No, that's not what I wanted to happen.
You know, it'd be fun.
What?
Well, we're not gonna do it this time, but do it like we do with Marrakesh, where the other person picks the one that you have to use.
Where you have to push it? Oh,
no,
just the piece?
just the piece you have to use.
Well, I mean, that would have been so fun because I had only green for a long time. I'm poo-pooing your idea.
I'm the poo-poo guy here. Oh, man.
Be risky. You do it. Just do something risky.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to...
It'll be print on demand. I guess it starts shipping my games around. Oh, I guess I gotta start shopping my games around. Tough to make money with my current method.
Damn it.
But then you have the stress and the worry of trying to get with a publisher and getting them to like your games. I don't know. But if you don't, then you're the entire marketing team. Quarto. We played Quarto.
Oh, yeah. I like Quarto.
Yes.
Quarto.
We should do that one sometime,
and
too.
what's the other one?
The little shippy looking things?
Yeah. Squadro.
Yes.
Squadro's another good one.
Gotta get my butt back on.
Just let yourself fall off.
No, I'm not. You're gonna have to earn this win. I'm not giving it to you.
I'm not saying to give it to me.
Letting myself fall off is giving it to you.
I'm just saying to just accept your fate.
He enjoys pitching. He was a screenwriter for more than 10 years and got used to it. Oh, good for you. I think that would be my biggest nightmare. I think I would be a very big, nervous ball of energy if I tried to pitch a game. I would have to have Jon there with me to help me. Let's see. No. Dang it.
Okay.
Oh.
Can we end this? Can we get this
Quarto
done?
is interesting. Explain Quarto. So you have, it's kind of a tic-tac-toe, but like on steroids.
You have a number of different pieces there. Both you have black pieces and white pieces.
Take your turn and then explain it.
Tall pieces. So the black and white pieces are tall, short. They have holes in them, not holes in them.
Square or round.
Square and round. And number of different variables, I guess, with each. And all you need to do is get 4 of
similar
any of those things in a row, and you win. But the thing that makes the game good is you give the piece to the other person, and that's the one they have to use. So, which makes the game very, very tactical, because you got to go. I got to give them something that's going to make it so I can win on my turn, essentially.
Carl's one of those weird people who actually likes people.
Yeah?
Yeah. Didn't know we knew any of those.
Hey, we did it! An hour and 23 minutes. 15-minute game now.
That wasn't the entire game, because we did chat for a bit, but...
Okay, so an hour to...
Yes. We turned this 15-minute game into an hour.
It's just like... yeah, it's just like in the Spara. It takes 5 to 10 days to get anywhere. Well, play sessions. So anyway, that's what it is now. Like I said, we were going to play... we're not going to, but we were going to play with our expanded powers and syphilis here. If I would, what my power is, I take 2 of the avocados and place them somewhere on the board, and that will give me a brown town. And then if I spend 2 brown towns and put them somewhere on the board, then I would get my dung piece. So you don't start with those; you have to pay up to get them. So that might add a little bit more, makes it a little more difficult, but it actually just makes it more difficult for me. What was yours?
Cactus Jack, feigning death at the beginning of my turn. If my wrestler is touching the edge of the board, which he was several times this game, then I can add 1 peppermint patty or the cactus to my inventory. And then bang bang, pay 1 peppermint patty to an opponent. At the end of my turn, push any additional piece.
Yeah.
So I would get a bonus turn, but I had to pay a peppermint patty in order to do that.
Yeah, if you look at some of the different pieces here.
Powers may speed up the game. Yeah, some of the, there are a lot of different powers. And some of them we read through are seem super expensive.
What is the,
play.
So this one, the claw here, I was really excited about that one because it seemed like it would be pretty cool, because anything that you sort of get around, any piece you get around as you press it on to the board, I think you get to get that piece, right?
Capture it. Yeah.
Capture the piece. The thing is, I believe it was really expensive to get it. And then really you're only getting 1 piece, so the only thing that would really be valuable is if you get one of these other pieces out of it.
Pay 3 avocados to an opponent, add the claw to your inventory.
That just gets it so you can use it.
And then pay 1 brown town to an opponent. If any part of a piece is inside and touching the mandibles, immediately knock out that piece and all pieces stacked on it. Add all standard discs knocked out this way to your inventory. So it might be good if your opponent was using one that like Sisyphus, where they stacked a lot of things. So if you could get your mandibles on that, you could get all 3 pieces.
Oh, I guess that was...
So I guess it really depends on what the other person is using.
The situation. I guess you try to get it, and then when something... I mean, this would be a gold mine, right? Especially if I had to put 2 brown towns on top of something, which I assume is going to be something bigger. Twitch clip with the code. What is...
Automata would probably tell me if I try and post the link. Tell me off. Yes, it would, but you could whisper it to me.
So yeah, we didn't play with a lot of these powers. This one here, we had last night. I guess you get to put it on one of the disc
Diligent
out there.
Flaccid fries, you don't say? I don't know what you're posting. We're trying to post, Tomsy.
And then if it does get knocked off, then you get to take 2 turns, I believe is the way it
Yeah,
works.
you get a bonus turn.
Yeah. And we'll leave the other ones for you to discover on your own. Yeah. Is there anything else we want to chat about from the Incorrigible Party, since it is part of this stream? I think we are recording again tomorrow.
See ya, Carl. Have a great day.
See ya, N20 Games. And yeah, we have another release tomorrow.
Yeah.
And working our way.
What's coming up for us on Twitch? So next week on Twitch, we'll probably play Bite. You think?
Yeah, maybe.
Bite or probably not Mountain Goats because I think that'd be better with more people, but we'll have to play it to see. Or the Fire Tower.
Fire Tower.
But yeah. I think I'm gonna play Bite next or Quirkle. We'll still need to play Quirkle.
Oh, well, I know you'll win Quirkle, so
not definitely, but
there's more than likely you'll win Quirkle.
So maybe next week we'll do Quirkle.
Let's do Quirkle. It's easy.
Okay.
And that's one that I bought a second copy of and took to work so I could display. I have like a little game thing I do on Tuesdays at work, so there's a few games that I bought extra copies for. So I think I want to buy an extra copy of Drop It too, because that seems to be an easy one.
That is, yeah, that's a fun one
to get to the table. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
Anything else? If not, we'll. Oh, my hand went halfway. If not,
yeah. I hope to see you then too.
All right.
You want to raid Dutch Yoda?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
See you, everybody. Thanks for watching us.
And then, what do I put in?
DUTCH.
Yep.
YODA.
Nothing else?
Nope. I think that's
All right. Here we go.
See if this works.
Raiding time.
Yay, it worked.
Well, it's one.
Did you have to hit raid?
Gotta hit raid now.
We'll get there eventually.
And then once it goes, I think I can hit end stream.